Good morning, sorry for the driving video. I'll try and keep the noise down. I'm all fired up, I am all fired up. I've just recorded I've just recorded one of my favourite sort of videos to make actually. With, yeah, it's flashing me because there's a speed camera van up ahead. Love it when people do that. Thank you, and you, yeah, love that. Absolutely love it when people do that. Anyway, I've just recorded one of my favourite sort of videos, which is sitting down with someone that knows what they're on about, talking about a dodgy consultation where money is definitely going to change hands and things are going to end up worse off for the general public. And I just love being able to sit down and explain a dodgy situation that has been deliberately designed to be complicated so that people can't understand it. And I love being able to sit in the car and break it down for people to help normal people understand when there's something nefarious afoot. So that video is going to be on the channel on probably Wednesday evening, about something that's going on in Malvern. So yeah, I'm all fired up having made that video. Now, what is coming up to the channel? I wanted to do a general update, bit of a general chat as to where we're at and what's coming up next. Just massively struggling with internet. This video was supposed to go out live this morning, couldn't even get connected. My phone is utterly useless and the internet everywhere seems to be rubbish, so at the moment I'm stuck with finding coffee shops that have got fast internet and going to work there. Coming up next on the channel, we have got a couple more Le Mans videos. Sorry if you've been finding those boring. Up first is the Jeffumentary, which is the 24 hours of Le Mans, Jeff's eye view. So it's how I experienced the race and what it was all like. After that, we've got two videos, one of which is more important than the other. I then got the ferry home and I filmed all that because there were some fantastic cars on the ferry, and I captured some of the essence of going home after Le Mans with the cars that are on the ferry. And there's some funny anecdotes and there's some stuff in there, and there's some beautiful skies and a sunset, and there's, at the end of that video, a little bit of a look at what happens at customs at Portsmouth, and that's, yeah, it's pretty Jeff. So that's worth watching. So that's my ferry video. And then I think one of my most important of all the Le Mans videos that I've made is a half an hour or so video, a candid chat about my time at Le Mans, including why we left early, some of the stuff that went on behind the scenes, and a disastrous ferry booking, and a little bit of a look at the costs. But I essentially got home more than 24 hours before I was scheduled to get home, and I want to talk through the reasons and summarise Le Mans from a spot that was in completely the wrong place in France relative to where I was supposed to be going while I was basically waiting to make a sandwich. Long and short version is my wife booked a ferry for me, and I turned up and they said, well, you're not on a bike. And my wife had somehow managed to book me as a bike, which I thought was hilarious, and it all worked out well in the end, and I got home. Speaking of bikes, I'm thinking of launching a second channel, which would be just for fun stuff, because I'm aware that there's a lot of people on my YouTube that really only want to see me read the news and break stuff down and make the sort of video that I was talking about at the start of this video. So I think I'm gonna make a new channel called Adventures with Jeff. And if you're there saying, Jeff, you never did anything with the cars Jeff buys channel, and you never did anything with the books channel, firstly I apologise, I can't find the cars Jeff buys channel, and I started just posting that stuff on the main channel anyway, so that channel then became redundant. And the books one, I've been meaning to get around to it, and I will. I'm going to leave that channel for the moment because I will get round to reading books on that channel. But the new channel, I am going to launch it when I've got some internet, because I do want to be able to make videos about adventures and building bike racks and going out and about and doing exciting things that don't necessarily fit on the main Jeff channel. I'm tempted to just put them all on the same channel, but I like the idea of splitting it out because also there's an element of self-defense in there as well. I think a second channel would be handy, because we are getting to the stage with the main channel where views are down and recommendations are down and subscriptions are down, and people are saying that they've been unsubscribed, and people are saying they're not getting any notifications. So I don't think it would hurt to launch a backup and fill that backup channel with just fun stuff that is just nice to watch. And if you're only there for the depressing, oh my gosh, here's another reason why we're all screwed, then you can watch that on the main channel. That's the plan anyway. So after this week. Got a fair few car movements going on, but I'm going to get back to my email inbox because there's a whole load of stuff that needs dealing with, so that'll be all throughout the rest of the week. New car arrives today. I am on my way to collect Mrs. Jeff's new car, which obviously is brand new, or was brand new in 2008, and it's cheaper than the car she's currently got. So, you know, channel might be growing, but my attitude to buying and owning cars has not changed. We've got a 3 Series diesel estate coming in, because Mrs. Jeff is now driving around with bikes in the car a lot more than she was before, so she needs a slightly bigger car. Car popped up locally, beautiful colour, and I just thought, you know what, we'll have that. I messaged the guy and said, is this car as good as it looks in the picture? And the person replied and went, all right, Jeff, I haven't spoken to you for ages. And it turned out that it was a car coming from someone that I've had a car from before, and I trust him and I like him. So Andy, looking forward to seeing you in a minute if you're watching this video. Another car purchase video that's coming up, my good friend Funky Phil, who's been on the channel before. He hates that I call him Funky Phil, but I don't just want to call him Phil. Welder Phil, Coffee Phil, my friend Phil. Anyway, Phil has finally bought a car a year after telling me that he was looking for a new car. So I'm going to sit down with him and talk about his new car, and also we're going to be talking about our next project together. We need to do the welding on this car. We're going to fit a tow bar to this car. We are also going to build a camping trailer for my summer, and we're going to be mounting a full bike rack on top of the camping trailer, possibly on top of the car. I don't want to go and buy another bike rack made of Chinesium, as you'll see in the new bike rack video that's going up on the new channel. So lots going on, and if you made it to the end of this video, yes, I still own my 1969 Renault, and if you want it for a tenner, then have a look at the link in the pinned comments because you can have it. Cool, so car movement's coming up. I've picked up another car as well, which will be hopefully arriving later in the week, so there's that. I've got a couple of cars to strip of their parts, and they will go on to donate their lives to save others. And basically, we're getting back into the swing of the real Jeff Buys Cars videos. What I could really do with is a big electric vehicle fire, but I mean, there's plenty of those going on anyway. I just haven't really documented them, and you're going to need to reverse because I can't get through there. Yes, no one could drive anymore. Have you noticed that? This is a 20 plate Volvo with a little old lady in it. It'll be a mobility car. Now there's another car coming, but thankfully, because my car's from 1995 and it's a sensible size, I can squeeze through that ridiculously small gap that you've left me. And the guy's loving it. The guy behind was like, how did you get that car through there? People just buy cars that they can't drive anymore. The standard of driving in the UK is just horrendous, but I'm not going to moan about the weather or the manipulated skies because this is a happy video updating you on what's coming next. The Le Mans documentary is worth watching. My ferry one's alright, and my breakdown of what happened at Le Mans, that didn't actually include a breakdown, is going to be an interesting watch as well. Enjoyed Le Mans, looking forward to Le Mans Classic. Let me know what classic car shows you're going to. Let me know what you're looking forward to. Let me know what I should be attending. Let me know what you want to see on the channel. Let me know if you made it to the end of this video by typing yes in the comments. Shortest code word ever. For those of you that moan that my code words are too long, yes. And if you're feeling wild, put a full stop on the end of it as well. Thank you for watching. More coming.